America doesn't argue about immigration because it's complicated. America argues about immigration because the system is broken in a way that benefits politics, not solutions. Every election cycle, you hear the same promises: secure the border, fix the system, reform immigration. So here's the real question. If everyone agrees it's broken, why is it still broken? The truth is, the U.S. immigration system was never built for today. Most of America's immigration laws were written decades ago for a world with fewer people, less global movement, and slower crises. Today, millions of people arrive at the U.S. borders seeking asylum, work, or safety, but the system still operates at a 20th century pace. Asylum cases can take years to process, not months, years. During that time, people wait, often without clarity, stability, or legal certainty. Courts fall behind, agencies overload, cities feel the pressure. This isn't chaos by accident, it's overload by design. Here's where immigration becomes even harder to fix. In the United States, the president enforces immigration law, but Congress writes it. That means presidents can adjust enforcement, but they cannot rewrite the system itself. One administration tightens the rules, the next loosens them. Policies swing back and forth, but the underlying law remains frozen. So no matter who wins the White House, the core system barely changes. Now let's talk about why agreement is so rare. Supporters of reform focus on humanity. They argue the United States has a moral responsibility to protect asylum seekers, respect human rights, and recognize that immigration strengthens the economy. Critics focus on control. They argue the system encourages illegal entry, overwhelms cities, and is unfair to legal immigrants who wait years to follow the rules. Both sides raise real concerns, but immigration reform requires compromise, and compromise comes with political risk. Here's the uncomfortable reality. Fixing immigration doesn't win elections. Fighting about immigration does. For politicians, immigration is a perfect issue. It's emotional, it's divisive, and it never has to be fully solved. So instead of solutions, voters get slogans: secure the border, protect immigrants, reform now. But real reform would anger part of the base, on both sides. So bills stall, votes fail, and the crisis continues. Not because it can't be fixed, but because fixing it has a political cost. Even when action is taken, the courts often step in. Judges block executive orders. States challenge federal authority. Policies pause, reverse, or collapse. Meanwhile, cities deal with the consequences. Shelters fill up, budgets strain. Local governments argue with Washington. Immigration becomes a national issue, managed locally, without national agreement. So here's the truth. America doesn't lack ideas on immigration. It lacks political courage. Everyone agrees the system is broken. Almost no one agrees on the fix. So the real question isn't whether the United States can fix immigration. The real question is, who is willing to pay the political price to actually do it?